up way too late, but I'm making a video on the importance of wholesomeness in K-pop, and I tried to make it before, and I was fighting with my stars. So I'm making it now. When you have an industry based off of certain things that are seen as superficial, you need a lot of things to add character to your product. And especially because idol concepts sort of market themselves into in a way to where you get really into the idol, and just how we see when it comes to scandals and how controlling people are with idols, you forget that they're people. And having these down to earth sessions with these idols, having familial expressions with them, the general culture there as well. You know how for SNSD Dear Mom performance, they have pictures of them with their parents, like literally on the stage, or in the idol variety shows when they talk about very down to earth, very casual friendship conversations, especially in the earlier generations when it would seem a little bit more casual, like you were talking between your peers. All these things added to the idol's image and brand is to make them more marketable as something that's not just a superficial product and not just something to be desired, but something that to be admired and to engage with. Um, it's, so my headphone just died. This is really important when it comes to their concepts as well, especially when it comes to really cute or really sexy concepts that can be controversial, and also concepts that sort of has the effect of dehumanizing the idol a little bit, especially when it comes to their fan base, who focus on how abstract that their concepts can be and really dive into the fantasy, which is what you want. However, um, sometimes you just need some regular down to earth things to be shown to sort of bring the idol back to base one and sort of make them feel like a person outside of the fantastical and glamorous setting that they're in, i.e., the variety shows where they're like at a farm picking like some grass off the ground with like a thing over their head, like the scarf thing, and then they're like sitting in the grass and they're like talking or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like something that people. It's like if we were here in America and like Beyonce went to go ride a horse in the country and filmed it in regular clothes. That's what that is. That's what that is. Right? So like imagine if they did stuff like that. So it like but like not as a joke. Like they're just doing it for funsies, but like not as a joke. Like Paris Hilton riding a horse in the early 2000s, that would have been done as a joke. K-pop stars going to a farm, they're joking while they're there, but they're not doing it as a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like doing the thing because it's just like a down to earth cultural vibe, but like they're having fun while they're doing it. They're not doing it ironically and making fun of themselves being in the situation doing it. So it's not like Paris Hilton's like doing the joke of like, oh my god, I'm so rich, I don't know how to ride a horse, and then she gets on a horse, and then like people like giggle and laugh and like blah 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 or like talk mess. It's not like that. It's two different things. So like yeah, so like, and I think that's really nice because the effect that that has for K-pop in general kind of puts it in a really nice place to where, although it can be very dramatic at times, although it can be fantastical and sometimes unreachable, there's several ways for it to feel relatable, down to earth, and a lot more well versed in character and sort of the depth of what it's presenting to you. Like you don't really understand your idols. Like you don't really understand a K-pop idol unless you stand them. And I find that really interesting because it shows how much depth there actually is to the product that is produced by K-pop and how that you can appreciate it the more you get into it. Um, it's 5 minutes and 22 seconds. But yeah, and also it's marketing because like duh, like family money, they be getting that bag. But like yeah, so the wholesomeness of K-pop is just to sort of round out the other great traits of the products produced by the industry, and to you know just to give a fuller experience and probably also make sure it aligns with like the values of like the country that it's in. You know, obviously there are other things that as like I think I could do research on it, but I'm just giving my thought process on the value, just like the wholesomeness part of K-pop and stuff like that, and what it does for idols and their images, and how like I just think that it's really good for their branding as well because even if these idols are seen as something that's on from an international standpoint about aesthetics and looks, having all of the context, especially having all the Korean context, opens up a lot more avenues for them business wise in Korea. So they have all that context within there, and that can make them applicable for more projects. And with whatever context that they're seen in, it could be applied to the vibe of a certain project. So if you know that they've displayed this character, like Seiya for an example, fans of Saiyan and from SNSD, we were talking about how some of them were glad when she left SM because there was a movie that a director made specifically because before Saiyan. He wrote a movie, made a character specifically for her, but SM didn't allow her to do it because they didn't think it went along with her brand, even though it was made specifically to go with her brand. But like, anyways, but yeah, hold on, put my glasses because it's lighting. That's my video for now. My next video is going to be how K-pop aligns with core American values. So, yeah, but it's like 2 a.m. and I gotta go to sleep. I gotta get up early in the morning.